Well, my Lake Louise adventure begins today. I'm at a gas station. So these are our prices at the Shell. So $87, $46.9, $91.70, and 93 is $76.9 Canadian. Yeah, $76.9. That's not a very good price, but what do you do? Usually this car requires minimum of 91. So I was very low on gas. It said the remaining range was 85 clicks. So I paid $7.69 per liter for the total of $98.88. And I got, how many liters I got? 55.89. And I know this tank, I think it's like 65 liters. So I was pretty low. So, okay, so we're gonna save this receipt because this is, boys and girls, a business expense. Because this is my video production costs, which reminds me, I always forget this, man. I'm carrying this nifty miles or whatever register. Today's 3rd, right? Yeah, 3rd. So June 3rd, Lake Louise video trip, and 2495 kilometers, so 24, let's say 2485 start. Okay, so now the plan is to stop by Starbucks and see, that's my immobilizer. So red key in use. Oh, and one thing we can do is, because I'm curious about this, this one, fuel economy. So 16.6 liters, but that's crazy, but that's in town. Reset. Now 50 liters. So your range 398. Okay. All right, so let's go get some half decaf anti-Americano. Then we can hit the road. So the plan is, because my hotel where I'm going, Lake Louise Village, it's 200 kilometers. So it'll take me just over 2 hours. But the check-in time, it's some kind of crazy rules, you know. The check-in time at that Lake Louise Inn is only at 4 p.m. You know, so I'm wasting whole day. But on the way, I'm passing Banff, right? The famous resort. And I don't think I ever stopped, you know, in the town itself. And that's what my friend slash boss, he always comes up with these ideas. He says, hey, you know, you'll be passing Banff. You ever been there? I said, no. He says, well, you have so much time before the check-in to the hotel. Why don't you just park your car and go do some, you know, walking tour? And I checked online. Yeah, there's some videos and they get some views. And so of course I'm bringing my GoPro, I'm bringing my Nikon, And I searched online and I found, of course, it's a small town and it's a resort, so there's not that much of free parking, and mostly it's limited to like 30 minutes, 1 hour. I was checking online. I know you can do street view and you can actually see signs and you can see cars parked in downtown, and I can read, it says 30 minutes, you know, 1 hour. It was the biggest I saw. And then I searched online parking in Banff. There's like a special website, parkinginbanff.ca or something, and turns out on the west side of town near the river, Bow River, there's a trail. And so because of that trail problem, I'm guessing there's a street called Bow Street, and it's basically, it's the end of town near the river. But it's only, you know, it's a small town, so it's only, I checked the distance, it's only 500 meters from that Bow Street to the downtown. Like they have this Bear Street or Bear Avenue where lots of people walking around, there's restaurants, stuff like that. That's definitely where I'm going to do photography. But turns out this Bow Street, it's all marked with spots. You park at an angle, it's a one-way street. Just if you're ever in Banff, just take a note of this little parking hack. It's all legal. You can park up to 9 hours for free. And so that's going to be my next stop. No, my next stop is going to be the toll booth, where you have to pay because you're entering a Banff National Park. You have to pay because they ask you, hey, are you passing through or are you going to stop? And of course I say, yeah, I'm going to stop in Banff, and then my destination is Lake Louise Village. And so I think it's like either 15 bucks or 30 bucks, something like that. And so it's 145 clicks, roughly 190 miles. All right, so I should be there in an hour and a half. Right when, you know, I don't want to be there too early. I want to be there when there's like crowds and there's beautiful scenery over there, according to Google Maps. So I'm bringing my Nikon with 28mm and 50mm lenses, and I have my chest mount, I have my head mount for the GoPro, and we're gonna park the car and go for a walk and see Banff together. And I'm gonna take some pictures, I'm gonna do a video. So that's gonna be my video number 1. And then of course tomorrow early morning, probably, I don't know, 7 o'clock, I'm grabbing my gear, my hiking poles, and I'm doing that tram line hike to the actual Lake Louise, which I did this like 2 years ago. It's a bit stiff, but I think it's like 190 meters of elevation. I can do that after that crazy prairie view I did a week ago. And then I'm gonna spend maybe an hour just relaxing near the lake, take pictures, you know, do a video, and then I'll do the second hike, which is, I forgot what it's called, but it's that small lake northwest of Lake Louise. There's another lake, and it's very steep, but the view should be good. And the total, like walking to Lake Louise on this tram line and then this other trail and then back together, is going to be 16 clicks or 10 miles. So that's tomorrow. So today I'm watching my diet. I don't want to, you know, drink too much alcohol, because otherwise tomorrow it'll be very tough. Let's go. So I'm on the bypass 201, still in Calgary, and I don't know if you can see this, but my average fuel economy is 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers. My cruise is set at 110 clicks an hour, and I'm driving with full power 717, but a regular mode, not sport mode, not track mode, you know, just a regular but full power 717 with the red key. And the engine is spinning at 1500 RPM only, so it's pretty easy. So 110 clicks at 1500, I'm getting probably average of, I don't know, 11 liters per 100 clicks. We are 19 clicks away from Banff, right? So this is where you have to pay, I call it the toll, but actually it's like a park fee, right? And what's cool is that I've been driving, and my range is the same. When I started, the range was 403 kilometers. Now it's 405, even though I already did what, like 100 kilometers, 120 kilometers. You see my fuel mileage? 10.4 liters at 100 kilometers. And I was cruising mostly at 75 miles per hour or 120 clicks an hour. So this engine is amazing, but definitely never use the red key in the city between lights. It's a killer. But on the freeway, it's pretty much just slightly worse than Challenger 6.4. That's been my experience. On a freeway, Hellcat, if you drive it, you know, 120, 130, whatever, pretty much same, you know, just to round it up a little bit, same economy as 6.4 or 392 Challenger. I think my Charger with 5.7 on the freeway was doing, I think, 9 liters. So this is 10.5. Man, 1.5 liters more, which is what, like $2 Canadian per 100 kilometers? But you have all this power, you know. But in the city, definitely I would use, you know, between lights, I would use the black key and put it in the econo mode. Econo mode, that's the best. But yeah, in the city, it does like 16, you know, 17. But that's pretty, that's true for every vehicle with a big engine. Like when I had a Ram 1500, or I had even like Charger 5.7, they do pretty bad in the city between lights, you know. But on the freeway, I'm very impressed with this. Very impressed. 10.5 per 100 kilometers. Man, that's awesome. Found a spot. So this is the Bow Street. So it's one way. You have to come from that side. And all those spots are taken, so I was afraid I was too late. But here, look at this. Free parking, 9 hours. Just want to double check if I'm... Can I move forward? Hold on. And that's the Bow River. Man, amazing. Oh, geez, I can do like 10 meters forward. Just don't want to... Don't want anybody hit me in the back. Yeah, this is cool. Maybe a bit more till the end of the pavement. We have 20 centimeters. That's it. Check this out, man. That's the trail I was mentioning. This people, you can rent a canoe or something, or bring your own. And from here, so this is where I am. Check this out. So you guys should know this, because yeah, it's, you know, it's a resort, so it's very difficult to find parking. So Bow Avenue, just south of, basically between Buffalo Street and Caribou Street. You have to come from this side because it's a one-way street, and then you start looking for parking on the left here. It's all angled parking, right? And this goes, I believe, all the way to Wolf Street. And so I'm gonna park here, and then I'm gonna go right where that white car is, white van is coming. That's Caribou, and I can get to, like, that's the downtown Banff Avenue. And they have Bear. Where's Bear Avenue? Somewhere here. But it's all basically, I'm just west of downtown. And look at this guy. He came into one-way street going wrong direction. Man, and he has some kind of a uniform. Some kind of a park ranger, breaking rules as he goes. Anyway, so let me get my GoPro, my Nikon, and we can go have fun. This is my first time, never been here. And parking, super important, right? Where do you park? You know, all these resorts, usually it's very difficult to find free parking. So 9 hours, but I'm gonna spend, what's the time now? Time now is basically 11 a.m. 11 a.m. and Lake Louise is only 50 kilometers from here. So I'm gonna leave probably like at 3 o'clock, maybe even 3:30. So I have from 11 till 3:30, 4.5 hours that I can spend here, explore. Oh, and the ticket was at the toll booth, they charge you per day for staying in this Banff National Park. So it was, I think, seniors are like $9.50. After 65, I'm not 65 yet, unfortunately, so I had to pay $10.50, $10.50 Canadian a day. So I paid $21 plus GST. Okay, all right, let's go see what all this noise is about. Everybody's always super excited about Banff. Well, I'm just gonna take my 50mm in this little bag. Look at that guy. he cannot fit in. All right, so we're shooting today with a Nikon 28mm. Let's see if I put it on my chest. Oh, it should be okay. It's not blocking. It's not blocking my GoPro.
Is this a free parking or pay parking?
9 hours free.
No.
It's the best spot in Banff.
Yeah, it's close to downtown.
Yeah.
Very close. Thank you.
500 meters. Yeah, this is the best spot. Okay, let's go see the Bow River. Check this out, man. And that's why I always keep, raving about Calgary, that I live from this beauty. From this, I live 1 hour away. Wow, check out the water. Man, so clear. Mountains over there. Mountains everywhere. Super nice. Alright, let's go. Maybe we'll do some street photography on the way. Because that's, again, the trick I learned, right? With this 28mm lens that I have. Well, people pay me no attention because it's so small. Uh-oh. And I can just... some kind of a restaurant in there. I think you can rent a canoe. So this river, but man, I cannot believe like how clear the water is. Yeah. Hey. So let's go this way. This is yeah, this trail goes all the way, yeah, you see, downtown. 0.2 kilometers, 200 meters. That's like 600 feet. But that's what I saw. Okay, see the same here. 9 hour parking from 6 to 11. But this one is all occupied. No, there's still a couple of spots, but this one, I saw it because it helps when you do your research. I saw this no entry sign, and so I knew that I have to come from that side. I hope nobody hits me, like one of these big vehicles over there. They come in and it's very difficult for them to turn. So anyway, this is Banff. So let's go see what we can find. Okay, so this is Caribou Street, and my parking is right there. And this is the famous Caribou becomes Bear Street. So this is the famous. You see over here, payment required 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So whereas you can just drive 200 meters away and it's free. So this should be a nice area. Just hope. Oh, check this out. What is this? Wow. So it's not, this street is not even here. This is just, maybe let's go explore this and then we'll come back and go this way. Oh yeah, it is Banff Street. Okay. Oh, this here. Bikes for sale. Oh, rent. This is rent. Tea house. No coffee here? No coffee. Okay. So all kinds of galleries in here. See, that's how you can make money as a photographer here. Yeah. This is in the front. That should be Wolf Street. Let's see. Yeah, Wolf. Okay, so now we can turn around and go back. And then explore that area to the west. Oh, I think they sell coffee here. I'm gonna go grab a coffee. It's like a mall. Washrooms on second floor. Is it good coffee?
Yeah.
Like Starbucks, right? Better, sir? Thank you. Better than Starbucks. There you go.
Bye.
No? I might come back to this restaurant. Need to find something with some salad. Oh yeah, it says gourmet comfort food. Bikes everywhere. So very busy, right? 11 o'clock Saturday. And I see art galleries. Dental clinic and art galleries. You know, the two most important establishments, because of course there's a lot of seniors over here. You know, people come for when they're retired. Clothing boutique. I'll take a picture of this. So I pretended I took a picture of the sign, where in fact I took a picture of the people walking towards the sign. Because okay, I hear some music, guys, so I have to cut the audio, okay? I cannot record the music, so we're gonna put our own YouTube music. So from now on, if I hear restaurants, okay, that'll be my own music.
I know, just with this light. Right?
This is Banff Avenue. Alright, so what do we have here? Maple leaf. $20, $25. Oh, you can get shrimp, you can get steak. I like this.
มีเป็นชายไหม
Can we go to the car so we can drop this off?
Yeah.
Now, one thing about Banff that I noticed that there's a lot of very fit, healthy people here. You know? Hi there.
How can I help?
Oh, just, do you have any maps for the Lake Louise?
I have this map here.
I'm going tomorrow on that trail, you know, that from Lake Louise northwest. There's this other lake. I forgot the name. Like, you know, a small lake.
Emerald Lake?
No, just, you know, like Lake Louise is here, and then there's a trail.
Oh, right. Lake Agnes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agnes.
so this will show it here.
It'll show here?
A little bit, yeah. So there are better hiking maps that you can find out there.
Yeah, I have them on my computer, but
But this is the Lake Louise area just here.
yeah, I'm gonna take this trail here, I think.
That's the village, so I believe the one that you
Yeah,
may
I'm
be
staying
looking-
at this, the inn, Lake Louise Inn, and then I did this last time. So tram line
Tram
trail.
lines, the bike trail.
Yeah, and then this one. I
And
think.
then Lake Agnes.
Yeah,
that
there
would
should be some
just,
good views there, right?
Absolutely, especially if you go up to the little or big beehive just above it, and the views really tend to open up.
Oh, I guess somewhere here?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool. So can I take it?
You absolutely can.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Thank you,
feel free
sir.
to grab that
Thank you
one.
very much.
No problem. Hi, folks. Hey, how are you?
And we have the map. That's awesome. All right. Let's get rid of the coffee. Coffee cup. All right. The trick with street photography, sometimes you can take cool pictures hiding like this in the bushes. So we'll just wait for somebody to cross. Well, actually, the background is not that interesting. All right, we'll find something else. Yeah, I changed to this side because this sun is right this way. But this is awesome. I cannot believe I've never been here before. Did you hear me take a picture? I just took a shot of those two bikers because they had some cool glasses. Hold on, I think I need to change my... We'll change to matrix metering. If it works like this, camera is it's pretty good at metering. Alright, took a shot of that guy in glasses. Cool. Okay, bike rental, just for you guys. How much is it? 14 per hour. Unbelievable. Scott e-bike is $42 for 2 hours, but regular bike, hybrid bike, is $14. For kids, $8. This is the business I should be in. Renting bikes in Banff. Man. So I came from there, so I can go this way. Oh, it still goes on over there. But I think I'll go have something to eat at that nice restaurant over there. And then we'll continue exploring this road. Captain Sergei is hungry. So the lunch was good. I had avocado sandwich.
Not a lot.
With a couple of eggs and extra avocado and a glass of wine. So it was after tax and a tip. It cost me 60 bucks Canadian. The most expensive part of the meal was wine, was 15 bucks a glass for 8 ounces. But the surprising part, you know, these places, they often charge too much for eggs. Like over here, one egg was 4 bucks. 4 bucks Canadian. I don't know if there's some kind of a problem here with the chicken population, but there you have it. So 2 eggs added $8 to the bill. So basically if you are on a tight budget, it's best to bring your own food. Oh, got that girl. She was reading a book. Very nice. At least somebody, not using their freaking cell phone. Because there's so many pictures on social media, right, where people claim to do street photography, and all they do is they take a picture of somebody looking at their smartphone. Like this girl was actually reading a book. Come on. How often you see that? Like 100 years from now, there's gonna be a pretty that's a cute little doggy. So 100 years from now, there's gonna be a museum picture. All right. Took a picture of the dad with the kid. I don't know if it has any artistic value, but we'll figure out. We'll figure out later. So actually, if you plan to explore Lake Louise area, one suggestion I have is that it's better to stay at a hotel here in Banff. Because Banff, it's much more interesting than Lake Louise Village, because there's nothing there, And Lake Louise Village is only 50 clicks away from here, and then it's 5 kilometers. You can take a trail, right, and go, just basically hike. All right, so this is pretty much the downtown area. And there's nothing that way. Maybe I'll go this way. But the mountains are beautiful. Mountains. The weather is warm, so it's June the 2nd today, I believe. Very nice. Very nice. Again, I'm super happy that I got so lucky to live in Canada, in Calgary, just 1 hour away from this beauty. And as a Capricorn, I always dreamed or dreamt about living near mountains. But I never knew that my dream would actually come true. Like, look at this. Wow. We're gonna capture this biker. So I'm back on Bay Street. What is this? Nestor's Market. Nestor's Market. Nestor's Market. Need to buy some wine for the evening. But again, tomorrow I'm doing 16 kilometers on 2 trails. So Maybe I'll take a picture of this sign. Switch to black and white for some reason. I remember I was doing some black and white photography in Toronto, and then added them to the video, and one guy was very upset. You know, like, why is it black and white? What's all with all this black and white shit? We live in a world with colors. Well, yeah, but I'm not an accountant, right? I'm a photographer in this particular instance. So photography is a creative art, and sometimes black and white helps you see something that you cannot see in a color picture. So if I like black and white, I shoot in black and white. You cannot tell me what to do. Excuse me, is there any liquor store somewhere here?
Liquor store, yeah. So if you just go down to the very end,
I think there should be some,
it's
like
just
a
on the
wine
corner.
shop or something, right?
Oh, the wine shop? Yeah, so it's just over there.
Oh, there's one there? No, I'll try this one. So it's to the end and then to the right?
Yep, to the end, it's just on the corner. So you'll go past the car park, keep going to the very end.
Oh, cool. I like your accent. Where are you from? UK?
Australia. Yeah, of course. Happy day.
Yeah, for sake, like Trish.
Well, I got the wine. So this is called the Townhouse Liquor. We are on the corner of Bear and hold on. You guys should know these things, right? And Bear and Wolf. Yeah, so that way is south, Townhouse Liquor. And this is Wolf, goes west to east. And I don't think I've been to the east side, but I really like this little town. So that's where I am, right? So just going east on Wolf, north of Bear. And that's pretty much, you know, the downtown. It's not very big. Lots of restaurants, lots of bikes. That's what I see.
Yeah, I'll probably have to stop there.
Hacer ese proceso de...
Man, this espresso is strong.
Just in there freezing my tits. Didn't have heat.
All right. Let's keep going on Banff Avenue.
But I'm still like, no, I'm still going to use the whole day the next day.
It's getting hot. This is called Elk and Avenue Hotel. Elk and Avenue. Okay, this is Squirrel Street and Elk. Squirrel and Elk. Looks like we have a school here. Yeah, Banff Elementary School. Let's see where we are. So the last spot, I'll probably just go on that little trail near the Bow River, because it's getting very hot. Well, here's the magical Bow Avenue. So let's go check out my car. And I'm gonna offload the wine, the bag with the extra lens, because actually I don't know. So I started with a 28mm, and then I switched to 50, and somehow it works better. See, now I bet that all the spots are full now. So I see license plates from British Columbia, Alberta, 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 most of course it's Alberta, Ontario, Alberta, Alberta, same, yeah, pretty much 90% is Alberta. Alright, where's my Hellcat? I hope nobody stole it. Wow, where is my car? Oh, I got it. I'm after that sign. No entry. Okay. Yeah, this Bow Avenue is pretty long. Hey, might as well go on the trail, because there's more shade in there. You can see my car from here.
You were 3 points short.
We got that loose, or we got in like drill.
The water is still super clear, the bluish tint.
Yeah, sure.
So you could, I mean,
And it's pretty deep right here. It's like 4 or 5 feet already. Okay, my car should be somewhere here. We're looking for a blue, indigo blue Hellcat. 717 horsepower. Where is it? It's over here. Huh. The engine works. That is good. That is very good. We're not leaving. because I can tell this guy was kind of like looking at me. No, we're not leaving. Except okay. So you guys want to see what kind of wine I bought? I bought something fancy. Crocodile Creek Shiraz Cab Sav Australian wine. That's my favorite one, and that's where, you know, the camera bag comes in handy, because people think that you're just carrying a camera and lenses, but in fact you're carrying wine. No, I'm not leaving, buddy. Should have been here earlier. You're too late. Captain Sergei took the best spot. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I saw a cool bridge in there, so I'll just probably go to that bridge along the river, and we're gonna finish it there, and then probably a couple of hours later I can start moving out towards Lake Louise Village. Yeah, I want to go on the bridge over there. But that's one cool thing about Alberta, you know, that the government is really taking care of parks and trails. Like, I never saw something like this in Ontario, for example. Like, you know, trails, Crown land, right? I can go to the Crown land to do some target practice. It says something about here that this area has been a source of creative inspiration for a long time. Like, many artists have depicted these mountains around us. Pictures, like photos, paintings. This guy seems to be who is this guy? Carl Rangus. Many local artists developed their craft under the light of mountain skies. Banff artist Peter White met his wife Catherine Robb at the Boston Museum School of Fine Art in 25. They settled in Banff, built a studio, traveled extensively, and painted. Cool. So this area is very inspiring for artists and photographers. I'm gonna take this picture. So pretty much that's Banff for you. So it's not very big. The downtown is super busy, as you saw. Lots of restaurants, lots of people. So it's great for street photography because nobody pays you any attention, and there's a lot of young people mostly that are very fit. And one curious thing I noticed, I don't know if there's something in the local water or the food they eat, but most women have super beautiful and slender legs. That's been my impression. Now here we're at the bridge, and check this out. There's lots of spots where you can just sit down, lots of benches, and people are just lying down on blankets. Kind of like, reminds me of Central Park, or Bryant Park in New York City. So this is Nancy Poor Bridge, made possible with the general support of Nancy Poor Foundation, Government of Canada, Town of Banff, and Bow Valley Regional Transit Commission. So opened in 22, cost 5.5 million Canadian. This little funky bridge. Check this out. I like this. It's all like super secure. So it's like, yeah, 1 year old.
Yo creo que antes de estar esperando a nosotros por allá.
Try to decide which side looks better. Over there people are lying on the grass, sunbathing, pretty much half naked. Yeah, I don't want to go there because there's no shade. And on top of the mountain I still see some snow at the very top. So anyway, I think we're gonna finish the tour over here. That's the best I could do. So now time now is 1:08. I just have to kill probably 2 more hours over here and then start heading out to towards Lake Louise Village. Alright, thanks for watching guys. This is video 1. Tomorrow I'll do video 2 about the actual trail hike. Well, you know guys how I said that's the end of the video. Well, as usual I lied. Because I went to that canoe club and I rented a canoe for 1 hour, but I said I'll be right back. I want to drop off my camera. Because this GoPro is waterproof, but my Nikon camera isn't. And that camera is $2,300 Canadian, plus $800 for the lens. That's $3 grand. So the only thing that I can damage if I flip over, it's my wallet and the red key. But if I damage the red key, I can still use this. Where is it? It should be. I can still use this. So if I go in the water, and I actually asked the guy because I said last time I was in a small boat like this. I think I was like 16 years old, and it was in Kirovograd, Ukraine, now called Kropivnitsky. And I remember I joined a canoe club, and it was like late September, so the water was already cold, and of course the boat tipped over. Imagine, it's like plus, you know, 15 outside, but the water was probably like plus 10. And so I asked this guy over here, I said, which boat is the like more stable? The guy was quick to explain that all boats are you know, they all can tip over, but for one adult your best bet is probably a kayak. Okay, so it's 55 bucks an hour Canadian. Well, so far so good. It's a bit shaky, but I don't know how these people are. Alright. We're moving. So that's a canoe over there. So mine is a kayak. The guy says for one person this is better. But again, it's honestly, last time I did this I was 16 years old in that club. Yeah, so it's moving pretty good. Just, you know, you don't make any sudden movements. And they gave me a whistle. I said, what is the whistle for? I says, well, if you end up in the water, it's much louder. But actually, I think, yeah, the one where I flipped over, it was not like this. It was the one with only one blade. Now that one is more difficult. Why am I turning this way? Come on. Just like those guys. When you came in here, I'm guessing there's a current. I think we're good. Now all I have to do is just get out without falling.